Hello. I got into the habit of saying hello at the start of a new series, which it's kind of a semantical thing whether this counts, but I am going to separate chapters 3 and 4 into their own playlists, so figured I'd say hello. Besides, I had an entire week's worth of chapter 3 videos recorded in advance, and I used that to take a break and travel a little bit. So it feels like I'm starting a new series now after that break. Now, before I start, I want to look at my notes. Might have even forgotten some of these. About things I noticed about Chapter 3 after finishing the last recording for it. The Roaring Knight downs Chris to minus 80 life, but swoons Susie and Ralsei to minus 999 life, regardless of who's wearing the Shadow Mantle. This is because I follow a few people who played Chapter 3, and I figured it was safe. I was very thorough, so I just watched their playthroughs for fun and to take a break and really think about things. And yeah, one of them had the Shadow Mantle on Susie, and this was still the case. Susie was taking less damage from attacks, but if she gets swooned by the knight, then she drops to 999 anyway. Which is kind of interesting, but here's another thing that ties into that. After beating the Roaring Knight, it similarly swoons Ralsei and Susie, but not Chris, instead resting its weapon on Chris's shoulder, making Chris kneel. Knighting Chris, that's what it looks like, and some people pointed that out in the couple of videos I watched. And I think that's very, very interesting. Finally, I was wondering if Chris opened the door to the bunker right before the credits rolled for Chapter 3, but now I'm not quite so sure, because there wasn't even an implication that Chris entered the 3 passwords. I don't think it would make any sense for Chris to know them either. So, yeah, I don't know about that, but the door did open before the credits rolled, which is curious. With the previous 2 points I wrote down about the knight seemingly not being as violent towards Chris, I can't help but think that they're working together in some way. Oh, and finally, about the eggs. The thing I missed with that one game that stopped working in the nowhere area, I don't know all the details, but apparently that's just how you get the egg for Chapter 3. It's much more elaborate than those 2 in-between rooms in Chapters 1 and 2, where you meet the man behind the tree who gives you an egg. But I also remembered that there are distinct places where you put the eggs in Chapters 1 and 2, and I didn't do that, so maybe it doesn't matter. Besides, I get the feeling that the eggs are only really going to do something when we get all of them once the full game is out. So I'm not going to worry about that right now. I think before the next chapter's release, I will probably do my own playthrough like I did now with Chapters 1 and 2. And I'll try to do absolutely everything perfectly, so that I'm ready for all the possibilities. But yeah, those are all my notes. So let's get started. Enough stalling. I think I want to look at the chapter select again before I start. Yeah. Oh yeah, I have 3 shadow crystals. That's what that is in the bottom right. I didn't refer to the titles of the chapters at all. I guess I don't have that much to say, but Late Night. I get it, Late Night TV. And I guess it is taking place at night. Prophecy and the Deltarune is the icon. I have no idea how to interpret that. In fact, I have no idea how this chapter is going to start. Because, I mean, are we going to be in the light world? is there going to be a slight time skip and it'll be left ambiguous what Chris did in between chapters 3 and 4? I don't know. I'm not going to speculate too much. But before I started chapter 3, I said, oh, we're obviously starting in the dark world in the living room. And I was right about that. But here, honestly, I haven't been able to entirely relax or play other games. Because I was just thinking about this the whole time. Okay. Distorted bells? Is that what that was? Oh, well, that's dramatic. The heart looks different. Seems lower res. Ice that shatters. Oh, that doesn't bode well. That never bodes well. I'm gonna go ahead and assume... Well, it's not gonna be Weird Route stuff, but it's definitely gonna be something related to the holidays. Okay. Wait. The night. So... something definitely happened when the bunker door opened again. But then Chris rushed back to seal the TV world fountain. That's what I'm thinking right now. The roaring night. The one who's making the dark. The one who's trying to destroy the world. So that's our enemy. Up until today, it felt kind of like no matter how serious our adventures got, they were just part of another world. But now, someone's taken Undyne into the shelter. The real shelter. Chris, we have to do something before she's... There's no point talking about it. Chris, hurry up and seal the fountain. It's time to wake up. Chris, are you listening? It's time to wake up. Well, now I'm even more confused. Okay, immediately I see the damage on the TV. So, I don't know what to make of that. I guess the Weird Route showed that, in a way. Not even the Weird Route, just if you beat Queen a certain way that results in Birdley getting injured, he's injured in real life. So, it's not really much of a fantasy world, is it? It's very real in a lot of ways. But I assume... Well, the thing is, when the dark world is open, the physical objects in the light world don't really exist. I think I get it. So, I mean, if the TV still works, then Tenna is fine, I suppose. I'll try not to overdo it with speculation, but I think that's part of the fun of stuff like this, right? Part of me was wondering if it could have been possible for someone in the light world to smash the TV and thus deal that much damage to Tenna in the dark world, but no, I don't think that's how that works. Good morning, sleepyhead. Breakfast is waiting. Chris, hurry up or someone else will eat it. I love all the different sprites for Susie and the others. Time to examine everything. It's a TV. Its antenna was broken, but it's been taped up. It's Cheryl, the beloved living room chair. That's what it was previously. I assume I can't leave, right? The door is sealed by the power of breakfast. Okay. I don't think anything will be different, but... Glass? Wait, that was, a shadow crystal, right? Small shard of something in your pocket. Feels like glass, but... Yeah, I think that's the shadow crystal, I remember that. You can, like, see weird visions through it. I just want to mess around with the cell phone, because I think you can do it pretty much each time you're in the light world. The phone is ringing, but you can't get it. You're already on the phone after all. Okay, that's one of the ones I'd already seen before. I just thought it would get a reaction editorial. Oh, Chris, you were sleeping like a puppy. Did you rest well? Come to think of it, I had some very strange dreams. Oh well, no more TV just before bed. Chris, how the hell do you sleep through breakfast like this? Butterscotch pancakes? Infinite omelets? Living like this has gotta be a sin. Oh, sinning, that reminds me. Nice segue, Toriel. Susie, how would you like to go to service with us today? Oh, the DED animation stopped the moment Toriel said that. How does so much comedy come from 2 pixels moving like that? Sure. Oh, wonderful. Just let me find some clothes for you. Peachy. The hell? We have to go to church? Damn it. I knew these pancakes were a trap. Well, time for me to get the hell out. Chris, wait a sec. You remember last night, right? Undyne, that place she was taken to? The shelter. It's like close to the church, right? It's probably a long shot, but maybe someone around there knows how to get in? I mean, if we don't hurry and save her, then... Susie, Chris, come and try on your clothes. Just a sec. Where are we holding on this shot? Here, try these on. Wait, is she wearing her outfit from Undertale? That's what that looks like. Huh. Okay, so now I'm certain that the Deltarune, perhaps on the keypad for the shelter, is associated with Toriel. And I am gonna say that the outfit Chris is wearing looks like something from the vessel creation sequence. It's one of the clothes you can pick. See, the thing with Toby Fox is he has considered all of the details, but he intentionally leaves things that don't actually mean much of anything. It's virtually impossible to predict where things are going, and that's great. I love that. That's what makes this so compelling. Like, if Chris was the knight, honestly, that would be boring. From some point of view, it might be interesting that the character that we're controlling against his will is the main antagonist of the story. That would be... That could still be the case, if I'm right about Chris being in cahoots with the knight. Anyway. Sorry, Susie. All that fits you are Azriel's old clothes. Oh, Chris. Does she not look perfect? She look very nice. Sorry, this is happening. I mean, she does look fine that way, too. Shut up, don't say that. Well, shall we all... or walk over together? Well, let's just get this over with. For a moment I thought we were gonna get taken straight there. But... I guess I can mess around. Hell no, wash your hands at church, Chris. Okay. There's no time to read random, unimportant text. I get what you're telling me, Toby. It's a cactus. It loves you, but mainly shows a sharp side. I guess that's a callback to Chapter 3. If only there was a word for that kind of personality. I know. Tsundere, right? Even if I didn't know that, Toby already taught me what that is. You open the drawer that contains how to draw dragons. Whoa, what the heck is... You shut the drawer as fast as humanly possible. Chris? Hey. Chris, hey. Can we see that again? Chris? It's hard to put into words, but for some reason, seeing Susie next to you, you felt like, whatever you were, for just right now, it might be okay. Everything to do with this mirror. It's obviously a callback to Undertale with the mirror. The first time at the start of the game, when you interact with a mirror, it says, "It's you!" with an exclamation mark. That's it. Later, after a ton of stuff happens and you find another mirror, despite everything, it's still you. Here, it's insidious. It says something like, I think there were multiple messages, but the one I remember is, it's what they call you, with you in quotation marks. Maybe it's a thing about that Chris and the player are fighting over control of Chris's body. But maybe it's something else. I'm not sure what it means, but it's creepy as hell, that's what I'm trying to say. The door's locked. What? The safe point in the light world? Excuse me? What is this computer wallpaper? What age did you and your brother draw this at? Glad we didn't go to this cyber world. What the hell? Hey, and in the corner, that's that cat thing from Castletown. You know, the shop thing, the cat, the Stitch thing, whatever. Can we, like, toss some of your brother's CDs? No, I mean like a frisbee for fun. Come on. Hey. Didn't know you owned a bird. Or, something. Don't really like how you nodded at or something. Why is Chris so insidiously creepy? Seriously. I won't speculate on the whole, oh, Chris is, that character from the Genocide Row, how do you pronounce that? Kara? Or whatever? I don't know if that's true at all, but... Hey, the hell does your brother have all the prizes? Wait a sec. There you go. The Susie prize for having me over your house. That's actually really sweet, thank you. Close jar. That's all. Okay, what is this? I've been ignoring it. There's $5 in your brother's drawer. Take it. I didn't take it before, and I won't take it now. It isn't yours after all. Yeah, that's what happened before. I guess I'll save. You could barely see it. A patch of sunlight that shouldn't be there. It felt different in your hand, and you knew what it was. Wait, what the? Are these just the files for Chapter 4, or do the Light and Dark worlds have separate save files? I'm not sure. So stuff is gonna go down in the Light world, then? This is like when there's like a calm section in a game and you find a save point. And you think either a big fight is coming up, or a boss battle, or something to that effect. There's no reason to have save points in here unless stuff is gonna go down. Exciting. Okay, more messing around. There are many photos on the refrigerator. Does the old family photo have everybody on it? I guess that'll draw more attention towards the family falling apart. Wait a minute, I'm actually curious if Susie's gonna react to the image of Azrael. Why did you Photoshop Ralsei to be... What? That's your brother? Yeah, now that I look at it, he looks, different. I said I get it. You can stop pointing out the differences. I guess I can do both. What are those little horns you're wearing? It's almost like you were trying to... Stop hugging the fridge, freezer freak. Somehow there's already white fur stuck in the drain. Gross. Is anyone gonna clean that up? I really love when they insert dialogue into a box like this. Like a text box within a text box. Interjections, right? There's some cinnamony batter caked on the stovetop. Yep, it's all the same, mostly. Cookie cutters for gingerbread monsters and gingerbread humans. And I think Susie already reacted to those, so... The trash can. Well-watered flowers are blooming inside. What? That's... different. It's a landline phone, but you already have a cell phone. Okay. I think I can look at these too, though. Wait for me, pancakes. I'll be back for you. No amount of church will save you from wasting pancakes. I got you, though. Just bring me your leftovers. Alright, alright. I think that's everything in here. I guess that didn't take too long, though. I gotta be thorough. I must know everything. Alright, we're here. Straight to church. Okay, I appreciate that, Toby, or else I'd be checking every inch of town to find something different. So that's nice for the sake of pacing now, isn't it? Now, Chris, Susie, I have to prepare for choir now. You two behave yourselves, alright? Yeah, of course. Don't have to tell me twice. Chris, show Susie where to sit down, alright? Guess we gotta go through that big door. Unless you want to look around first. Of course I want to look around. It's a bookshelf full of hymnals and scripture. And some copies of Lord of the Hammer. Oh, I remember that. What was it, what was the priest's name? You could talk to him before this chapter, even. I forgot. It was something with A. I want to say Alvin, but that doesn't sound quite right. Was it his father, his grandfather who wrote Lord of the Hammer. And he said that in the cemetery that the hammer is buried there. That seems like it's gonna be important later. You know, the Chekhov's gun principle, right? Chris, go get jugs. We're keeping this. Actually, stop. There's a motion sensor to stop free drinks. Damn. Well, at least we got the free milk. Free milk? What? Oh, the saucer of milk that Alphys was leaving in that alleyway. Right. I almost didn't catch that. It's an altar full of hope candles. Each one has a person's name on it. Azrael, Asgore, Chris. Your mother must have lit those ones. Susie pretended to blow out your candle. Happy birthday, loser. That's a shorter version of the same thing, okay. It's a fire extinguisher. For some reason you have the feeling Susie will say something stupid about it. You should make one of these that shoots whipped cream. I don't know, I'm expecting a fire. If that wasn't there... Although maybe it's because I've been... Is anyone familiar with, what was it called? There's this... I don't know what you call it exactly. It's a book called The Maze. It's an illustrated book of 45 rooms, and it has a bunch of symbolism and riddles in it. So I'm in the mood to interpret what every single object means, and I look at this and I think, oh, a fire might happen, or else why would that be there? Or there's risk of fire. I don't know. I'm just in that headspace right now. If you don't know about that book, apparently the guy who made it, who designed and wrote it, worked on the blueprints, so I've heard. It's the door to some sort of office. Seems like a decent place for clues. Let's not break in when your mom is around, though. She's probably got a sixth sense for you doing something wrong. Okay. Hear various people rehearsing inside. Damn, we don't have to sing too, do we? When I was little, I remember being somewhere like this. Got in trouble for yelling the wrong song. Like, how am I supposed to know the melody the first time? Or where the song starts, or ends, or whatever. Can I try to leave? Alright, let's skip out. Is what I would say if your mom didn't ask us. Okay, no more messing around, I guess. That's a lot of people to talk to, potentially. Hell yeah, back of the bus. Your mom can barely see us back here. You're gonna sleep, are you? Let's watch it, just in case it skips something. Yeah, she'd probably notice if you started snoring. Oh, wow. The moment I saw Noelle, I'm thinking, this is gonna be very different if you did horrible things to Noelle, isn't it? It's interesting. I never considered that Toriel's outfit in Undertale could have been some kind of official religious thing, but I guess at least that's what it is here. Welcome, everyone. Thank you for coming again today on this glorious day of days. Please stand for the opening song. Heaven knows the story that we've born from our hearts, with the shadows cutting deep and the heroes that save us. Heaven knows the beauty of the soul, and we weep to the majesty and pray we not forget the tale of Deltarune. You may now close your hymnals. I immediately started thinking, one of the things that I think I mentioned being suspicious of Ralsei before, and one of the things was, how do you know the prophecy? Why is the prophecy important? But if it's the religion of this town, I guess it makes sense. And now I understand why this chapter is called Prophecy, of course. Hey, I didn't know Noelle was so good at singing. Damn. Let's wave lighters next time, right? Again, I couldn't process the concept for a second. Now, for the reading of the holy words. Everyone, please welcome Caddy Kattenheimer to the stand. It's very clever to pan away so you don't have to animate the characters walking. I don't mean that in a derogatory way. That is clever. Like, hey everybody, what's up? Is this thing on? LOL. Caddy, do you have the reading papers? No, I'm like good. I like memorized it. Look at Noelle and Shiren. Also, I guess Shiren's feeling better now. When was Shiren in the hospital? Was it chapter 2 or chapter 1? No, Icy was in the hospital in chapter 1. It's a good thing I replayed chapters 1 and 2 so I can think about all the details. You memorized it. Yeah, like, so is everyone like ready to rock? Woo! 3, 2, 1, gozies. Oh my god, she's still talking up there. I'm gonna look at that in the recording. Chris, you didn't bring anything to do, did you? If I was Chris, I would have a certain pocket game of chess with bugs. I would go on about that, but I got that recently. In which case, yeah, I would do that, but... Well, that's interesting, actually, because we have all the random junk from the Dark Worlds. I said I'm gonna read Caddy's dialogue there later. I guess I can do this. Alright, now we're talking. Let's see what the hell you've got here. Smellable stickers, a glass shard. Wait, what? Could I have the egg with me and Susie would comment on that? That's what this seems like. Orange heart candy. Nice, that should be enough. Alright, let's mess with the stickers first. You inhaled the sticker's aroma. Smells like marshmallows. Fragrant, but not overpowering. Now what? What would be a bad place? The good place, I guess. I only now noticed the sprites of these benches, I guess. There's books in the back of all of them. Neat. You put the sticker under your eye. Trying to look like your band outfit? Here. Now both sides are equal. Huh? Hey, who said you could put stickers there? You know what that means, dumbass. Well, that used up all of them. Okay. Thus concludes the first reading. Now, for today's sermon, we once again share a passage by my late father, Gerson Boom. Yeah, that's who I was thinking of earlier. Wait, Gerson was the guy from Undertale, right? The turtle? The shopkeeper? I know people have already probably realized that, but... Actually, maybe that's why I'm thinking of that right now, is someone told me, or reminded me of that at some point. He always managed to put into words what we could never quite say ourselves. Now, let us begin. We shall never know the pieces of the prophecy lost to time. But was everything important truly written down in those words? Myself, I see a blank page as an invitation to write, to take the future, and listening to this, your eyes became heavy. Chris! Hey, Chris, get up! We don't have any time to waste. We have to get to the bottom of this. The bottom of these two sweet, sweet cups of juice. Ah. Church flavor. Anyway, you go ask around about the shelter codes. Me? I'll make sure there's nothing hidden. In here. Seriously, I liked Susie before, but these sprites are freaking killing me. They're so good. Okay, where do I even start? Hey, Chris, I'll get to the bottom of this juice. You get to the bottom of the clues. Clues, whatever. Glass is 0% red, 0% yellow. What? Red, I guess? You carefully traded the juice into your glass. I need to look that word up. Note to self. Glass is 25% red, 0% yellow. Is this gonna be like a mini game? I don't know what the hell this could do right now. I don't know. Half and half. Juice added. Oh, did that change earlier? 50% red, 50% yellow. Drink name. Try this. It's orange juice. You already have 100% juice. This is the limits of your power. Okay. I think I want to talk to Noelle first. This is gonna be so awkward later. Anyway, I'm not gonna think about that. It's been ages since I did that anyway. Hi, Chris. Kinda funny seeing you here without Azrael. I mean, I do want to be nice out of guilt, if nothing else. Huh? Thanks. Where'd that come from? I don't think you've ever complimented me before. You know, if you wanted to join the choir, you could. I always liked hearing you play the piano. Oh, so I can do all the options, okay. Huh? You mean, how I got locked out of my house. That's why I used to end up at your place sometimes. You know, you'd help me break into my own room. Even then, my mom never gave your family a spare key. She never even kept anything at City Hall, either. No keys, no documents, no handmade gifts, anything. Everything important, she always keeps locked down at home. Felt like useful information. Huh. Huh? Key? You don't mean... You don't mean I was singing off key? You see, I'm pretty sure, other than nice singing, the other two options are about the bunker, but I get the joke. That's pretty good. Chris, don't tease Noel. Yeah, or I'll kick your ass. Dad. Rudy. But he's right, Chris. Tutorial. Hey, Christmas. Look who decided to crawl out of their little igloo. I'm grateful for your wife's... Carol's. Your wife's financial support to him. I just wish she did not support his you know what. His you know what? One more word and you're soaked, Mr. Holiday. One more word. What was I supposed to say, sweetheart? Noel, your singing has gotten so lovely. You, Chris, and Azrael should perform sometime. Huh? It would be nice to go caroling together. Chris will sing swears. Chris will sing swears. Chris will sing swears. Everyone's on the same page. Chris is such a troublemaker. Every single thing about Chris's past is, oh yeah, Chris just messes with everybody. Key lime pie? Boy, do I have some memories of that. Not here, Rudy. This is a holy place. What? What's wrong with key lime pie? I want to try it someday, by the way. Oh, and I guess that was it. Yeah, I did pick all the options. Sorry, honey, I'm still catching up with Rudy. You and Susie can go home earlier if you want to. Alright. I'm not too religious, man. But I just, like, love coming here. The atmosphere, the structure, the community is just so groovular. Groovular. And yeah, the juice. My boyfriend loves the juice. Juice. Your teacher looks thirsty. Oh, is this where the juice minigame comes into play? Chris, a nice surprise seeing you here. Darn, I need a drink, but Susie's over there, and if I go make my 25% red and 75% yellow juice combo, I know she'll make fun of me for it somehow. Run that by me again? I really want a 25% red, 75% yellow drink, but okay, here we go. Maybe there's ways to mess around with this. I should have read that. Hold on, let me do that again. You return the drink to the cycle of Susie. Now, does it say something? Nope. I guess it's when your glass is full, that's when it gets a name. Whoa, nice juice combo. Looks cool. So she wouldn't have made fun of Alphys, okay. Alphys, I don't know. I've heard people say both, and maybe even some third pronunciation I can't remember. Juice, there's no reason to get more. Alright. My throat is parched. Chris, is that my special combo drink recipe? Nah, I'm not gonna do that. The time will come for me to be a jerk. Ah, Chris. Phew, what a relief. Did you want to talk about something? No. Huh? Shelter? Why do you want to go there? Architectural history research. Put hay inside new house for Susie. No option to tell the truth, I guess. Well, what Susie said, yeah, we don't want to make anyone worry. Guess I'll say this. Chris? Oh, that's very, above and beyond. That being said, Chris, I don't think you should try to go in there by yourself. The shelter, it's a place for people to survive an emergency, right? But ever since I moved here, it's been closed for some reason. It makes me wonder if, even if there was some disaster, whatever's inside there might be worse. Nah, that can't be. No way. Of course, maybe that's just my paranoia speaking. But I will say, I've only ever seen a couple people head over there. Undyne and the mayor. And rampant speculation ensues. I can't wait to see what people extrapolate from this. I was thinking, like, yeah, the night is a holiday. And it's either Des who went missing, and another thing I was reminded of between Chapter 3 and now is that Des might be lost in a dark world. That's why no one knows where she is. But yeah. I don't know. We'll see. I'm sure Toby's gonna throw a curveball one way or the other. I almost wonder if he's looking at the theories and deliberately picking something that isn't any of them, which would actually be smart if he did. So if you ask the Mayor Undyne to chaperone you, I'm sure that might be able to help you with your project. That's interesting, actually. Did we ever hear the name of the mayor? Noelle's mom. That's how I'll refer to her for now. I guess she's our only way in there now. But, by the way, in the process of asking Undyne, if you could tell her to call me or text me back, or I guess just otherwise find out if she hates me, that would really help me out. She's sort of not answering my calls. Felt like you gathered enough clues to tell Susie. I mean, yeah, I guess the way forward is obvious now, but I'm gonna talk to everybody. That'll be this video, I guess. Hey, be nice to your mother. You're all she talks about it. Quiet. That took me a moment. You're her little snowball, her little slushy. Make your mother proud, Chris. Chris, be nice to you. Yeah. To your mother, your father, your brother, and all others. Does Alphys has anything more to say? Did you want to talk about something? Oh, right, I only picked one option. That's right. I forgot because I was lost. This is what I meant by lost in the sauce of theorizing. Focus on the task at hand. Yesterday evening, Officer Undyne actually invited me here. She said, you know, I've been in town for a while. I should make some make some friends. You know, I'm stuttering even more than Alphys. I mean, which is why it's kind of awkward. She's not even here. I actually can't even reach her at all. Maybe I'm the stupid one thinking she actually... She gave you chocolates, though. Both of these are... I want to say both of these, but I guess I'll save this. Chris, what? What are you... Ah. Chris, I did notice one of her chocolates was, missing. It's okay. Delivery fee and all that. Did you want to talk about something, right? Oh, that's gone? So I guess you're locked into whichever of those two you pick. Thanks for the enthusiasm, Chris. Yeah, that's it. Okay. Chris, put anything in your hair before you come here today? No? You mean you ain't gel it? Oh. Yeah, haha, get it? Angel? Angel? Don't laugh. What? It's not funny? Do humans not have any sense of humor or something? Yo, Snowy, man, these two messing around in front of the shelter door is now... Yeah. When I saw them, what was it? Chapter 2, I think? Yeah, Chapter 2 is when that happened. I was thinking, what's in there? Now I'm actually scared for them when they're right there in front of what we now know as a dark world. I guess I'll laugh this time. Pretty good, right, Chris? Why don't we hang out more anyway? Shelter? I hardly know her. What? I guess that's it. Yo, Chris, didn't expect to see you here. And with Susie. You know, last time at the shelter, yeah, that wasn't cool. Susie will not be tamed. Sure, Chris. Just as long as you have her spare us, okay? Chris? Chris, if you want to know something, our teacher is right over there, you know? If that's it? I assume that's the way forward then, but there's still more people in here. Actually, quite a lot of people. What the heck? Code? No clue. I don't go here. I just randomly decided to today. By the way, that girl's reading was, like, so bad. It was so awful you can't help but smile, you know? Like, what does that girl think she knows? Think she'll go to the diner after this? I mean, I am. Ugh, guess I have to watch her to make sure she doesn't go. I remember that those two have like a... They were friends in Undertale, right? But here they're pseudo-rivals, but basically almost friends. I get that the bit with them. She's shyly running a cup of juice through her gills. I shouldn't have expected anything. Who are you? Shelter? No. You know, that's not a wholesome place. You could stand to learn a thing or two from that polite young man. Berkeley. Again, imagine if we did things and that line was said. Ugh. Just the other day, that young man told me you wave dash. Now, I haven't told your mother, but please, for dear shame. What was that? That was a Smash Brothers thing? I remember Burnley saying that. That wave dashing is cheating is what he said, I think. Or that's what he implied with what he said. Okay. Chris, followed you. Haha. Bet you thought I was catty. Today's game was wild. I think we won, what, codes? Sorry, don't know that. Never will. Been real. For her, I go the big church match as her substitute player. For me, she covered in hair always. We do what the other can't. We do what the other can. I don't really know what he just said, honestly. Okay. Code? You mean the code to success? Look at my man and my girl. They knocked out the whole damn congregation. Way to go, family. The congregation was massacred. They got shut down. No one will ever come here again. Kattenheimers stay winning. I think she was like this last time. It's just what she's like all the time, I guess. I thought that was a one-off thing, but okay. I had a girl kick butt today. My big girl, too. Huh? Code? Locked door? I'm a simple man, Chris, but my genius daughter will know. Today is a cartoon fishbone grill for all the girls of the house. We're crunching bones. We're feminists. What? They're killing me with all this. Ah, Chris. This is most wonderful to see you worshipping here today. And with a friend, too. Did you seek something from me? Well, I have to say that first. That's amazing. Bangin' sermon, my man. Thank you, Chris. Although I did see that it put you to sleep. I know. I do not exactly have a flair for entertainment. That's why I don't write my own sermons, or anything, anymore. I don't think my father could rest well knowing I was tarnishing his legacy. Ah, your father? He typically comes here at night. He prays much for you, Chris. For Azrael, Toriel, Rudy, and his flowers, too. You should join your mother in praying for him as well. Enter the shelter. Chris? I do not know what you are experiencing recently, but... Chris, please, look to the angel for guidance. I will pray for you as well. I forget if I mentioned this in chapter 3, but ever since the first time I heard the legend from Ralsei, the phrase "banish the angels heaven" has been so ominous, and I can't stop thinking about what the hell it means. So because of that, I can't help but think, I'm not praying to the angel. I feel like the angel is the big bad of all of this. At least if I'm going off of the prophecy, anyway. I guess that's it. Oh wait, what was that? Chris, stay away from the shelter. The poor man. It seems the angel has made a difficult path for him. I did not expect these options to have multiple bits of dialogue each. Chris, it's good you can get some sleep, even if it's from my words. This is a day of rest, after all. Chrissy! Oh my god, you came to see me? So cute. Maybe I should have said OMG. That's consistent with how I read that earlier. Huh? Code? Locked? Huh? Sorry, don't get it. But Noelle knows a lot about being locked out. And, like, codes are for nerds, LOL. Noelle knows a lot about being locked out. Okay, I guess that's it. You know what? It's as good a stopping point as any. because it's been a fair bit. I'm definitely going to record at least 3 videos in a row, but this is the first one. Thank you for watching.